Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, come on, Cash. Come on, my nigga.
What's that nigga in pain? I can't do it if I have my hand.
Exposing African propaganda. I ain't gonna lie. I watched some of this shit.
IShowSpeed isn't just streaming anymore. A kid who
watched
came
some
from
of
the
this.
2K Fortnite days.
Yo, it's really crazy that this nigga grew like 10 million off of just playing 2K. But what can I say? Literally everybody that is like now streaming and got numbers came up off of 2K.
Is all the way up to the nuisance streamer era, is now becoming one of the most influential storytellers on the internet. His continent tours around Europe, Asia, and America are becoming his trademarks. But this Africa tour is arguably the most important tour yet. Not because he's amassing a massive amount of views or there are famous people coming up to him left, right, and sideways, but no, he is changing people's minds and perspectives. If you're new to this channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way for us unemployed. Those subscriptions keep the lights on. Now, back into the video. Instead of streaming at a desktop 24/7 or streaming at the IRL soiree where the whores and the dudes can come and, you know, talk about who's ball and whatnot, IShowSpeed is going from continent to continent. And not just doing it on a tourist tip, but actually touching the ground, experiencing real people.
Why does this look like a... Yo, bro, I don't even know what the fuck this is, bro. It seems like every country this nigga pop out to, it's like a mini concert just for that nigga being there. Like... It probably could be nothing happening. You feel what I'm saying? Like
experiencing culturally relevant things to these places and spaces that he's going to. In Europe, there was a lot of chaos. There was a lot of football culture. There was this street energy. Now in America, he was treated more like a celebrity. There was a lot of clout going on, this entertainment first focus. And in Asia, there was a lot of respect. There was a lot of structure. There was even some surprises along the way. But ultimately, these streams worked because they were unscripted. They were raw. There was no media. There was no farming. There was nothing crazy going on. It was just a guy touching the community. But by far his most important stream to date, in my opinion, is his tour of Africa. IShowSpeed is unintentionally but intentionally teaching people through real life experiences what it's like to live in the specific countries. Whether it be Zimbabwe, whether it be Mozambique, whether it be Botswana, whether it be...
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, the craziest stream that I saw is when the nigga had like a drone and it was like showing all of China and shit. That shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I haven't tuned into like a speed streaming mad long, but that shit I had to tune into.
Nigeria, Ghana, the Congo. He is dispelling any rumors and narratives about these different places and spaces. And let's be quite frank, for a long time, through stereotypes and different stigmas, a lot of places can get a lot of bad perception, but specifically Africa. Africa gets hit with every name under the sun, but IShowSpeed is doing something just a little bit different, showing that that's not true.
It's only the start! Only the start! I'm getting warmed up!
46 million. Holy shit. My gosh. Holy shit, bro. That shit is crazy, bro.
Chicken. This is chicken.
That's
chicken?
okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try the chicken.
Yeah.
Roast peanuts.
Ain't no way! You made this?
Yeah!
This is crazy.
That's nice.
That's some good chicken. Cat, he is the best spinner in South Africa. Let's see what he got.
I hope this not dude that be hopping out the car and then hopping back in, bro. I be seeing that shit on Instagram. Whoever that guy is, he's fucking wildin', boy. Like, and it is. That's funny as hell.
Oh, hell no. What the? Whoa.
Oh, this is the video that, well, I didn't see this video, but he has another video like this.
Did he get out the car? What are they doing?
Jumped over the car.
Whoa.
He's going to jump back in.
Whoa.
Pause though. What is boy doing?
Oh, this is dangerous. The average American, you won't be able to.
Yo, is Buddy on the floor? Yo, what the fuck?
No, this is dangerous.
Yo, oh, he's not really on the ground. Yo, this is hella core strength right here. What the fuck?
The average American, you won't be able to visit the places and spaces that IShowSpeed has been able to over the past few years. What that means is, for the most part, you are getting an agenda-led and a bias-led description or depiction of these different countries, continents, etc., etc. Meaning that you're getting some good, some bad, and mostly the ugly when it comes to these different continents, especially the continent of Africa. But I think what IShowSpeed is showing is that Africa is real.
Yo, what's the word, CG? What's the word? I ain't gonna lie, I feel like Africa, they did have a stigma when we was like younger. Like, I ain't gonna lie, for the African like kids and stuff like that, like they used to like, I ain't gonna lie, for lack of a better word, and they used to bully them. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Not even knowing that, like, yo, bro, their homeland is like fucking beautiful.
It has real infrastructure, has real cities, has real homes, has real communities. It's really normal and really beautiful. IShowSpeed gets captivated as to how amazingly beautiful the countrysides of these different African countries are.
The only country that view is insane. Look at that
those
South
clouds?
African view, bro. That shit is dead ass beautiful, bro. Imagine living here.
The only reason why I wouldn't live in a different country is because I really feel like I'm so used to this country. Like, it's just like going outside of the box, it would be like, I don't know, fake insane to me, dude. Like,
these aren't the stereotypes that we're taught about these great nations. There's no mud roads everywhere, underdeveloped narratives, you know, tribal caricatures of.
We have got to the point.
And I got hit with a fucking ad. Yo, I keep telling myself that I have to get my ad blocker back, bro.
Of people sacrificing people and stuff like that, just ignorance. And the reason why I think that this is important for him to be dispelling is because he has a majority American fan base, and in America these types of jokes fly. Like, this is what's normal, this is what's cultural, to make fun of different countries, be xenophobic, you know, crack jokes on things that you don't know.
I may be uneducated, but I don't know what the fuck xenophobic is. I'll be real.
While simultaneously claiming that this country is a melting pot, claiming that we all blend together, we all can come together with your different parts and pieces and be one. While in reality, I could easily see how it is hard for somebody coming from a different place, a different nation, a different space to come into the United States, because ultimately there's these bad narratives about you. In Europe, you're eating beans and toast and it's stinky. In China, you're a commie.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I definitely got a UK mins, and that's definitely one of like the top jokes that everybody says when they first meet them. Beans and toast. That shit is whack. First of all, that shit is whack. But second of all, it's just like, what the fuck? Like,
in Africa, you're from some mud hut, or you're a booty scratcher. And all these things have been said throughout my childhood. And if you don't get the experience of dealing with people from these different places and spaces, you'll probably believe these things for the entirety of your life. But IShowSpeed is showing that there is spiritual depth, cultural pride, hospitality, and kindness. And this isn't to the average everyday person. Speed has other content creators looking at what he's doing and saying, whoa, I just didn't know that this was so beautiful like this.
Bro, Africa got buildings.
nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, come on, Cash. Come on, my nigga. Come the fuck on, gang. Africa got buildings? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, you're not dead ass, my nigga. You're not dead ass. You're not dead ass.
Yeah, know that this was
Africa got buildings. Like, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga is like 30 something. I'm 22 and I fucking know that. I probably knew that when I was 18. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
so beautiful like this.
That had to be a clip. That had to be a clip. That had to be a clip.
Africa got buildings. They got power.
Yeah.
Africa got buildings, they got power. This nigga had to be clip farming. Oh my God.
Yeah, they got towers. Swear on everything, bro.
Yeah.
I thought it was just clay and tribes and tents, bro.
Yo, bro. Oh my God. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Niggas really gotta do like some research on American educational system. Like, it's no way like we all don't know the same thing, and we spent damn near 18 years of our lives in school. Well, not 18, but at least like 12 to 15, gang. Like, at least like 12 to 15. You feel me? Holy shit, man.
Yeah, cause the ground be like, you know, like that red orange type of clay, bro.
I just think that goes to show even people with money and access still have these biases based off, you know, an American first mindset that other places and spaces aren't as developed as we are. Don't have the same infrastructure, are basically third world countries once you get past California and Georgia. Like everything in between there is fine, everything else is dog shit. But these accidentally creative streams where IShowSpeed is putting on different content creators, showing off the culture, showing off the human side, you know, the very common, regular side of Africa, has actually gone a long way and done a good job of changing these narratives in a bunch of people's minds across the world.
Yo. But I ain't gonna lie, I will say that Mr. Beast, when he did that video, and a lot of videos that are being made, it's most likely like, oh yeah, helping out the poor, and da-da-da-da. So there is spaces like that, but every single time we see like Africa on camera, it's them helping them out or da-da-da-da-da. So it makes it look like to us that, oh, quote unquote, they have nothing. Oh yeah, they got like clay and fucking tents and shit like that. But nigga, like, come on, bro. Like there has to be some sort of civilization. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
so I'm kind of confused. Like, IShowSpeed is in Africa, and like, how? Like, they have Wi-Fi. I never knew that. And like, they have cars, houses, like, shit's crazy. I never knew that.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Seeing the IShowSpeed Africa tour, that shit is making me want to go to Africa, bro. When Speed was in Europe, they was calling him monkey. They was throwing him bananas and shit. They was saying all type of racist shit when he was in the Europe tour. He pop up in Africa and then people showing him love like he's family already, bro. The propaganda is failing. It is crumbling before our very eyes. And then they want to call Africa uncivilized, bitch. I'm seeing the complete opposite.
I keep putting quotes on him doing these things accidentally, but even IShowSpeed, while doing his Africa tour, is exposing some of the political side as well. And by political side, I mean the corruption and exploitation and the colonialism that's going on. When he visits the country of Botswana, he goes to buy diamonds, but quickly learns that he can't do that simply due to the fact that there's a lot of laws, regulations, and restrictions on those things.
Okay, what if I want to buy these? I want to buy one of these diamonds.
If you want to buy one of these diamonds.
Yeah, who do I talk to?
You'd have to talk to DPS or the site holders, because we don't sell. We only have 2 customers.
But I can't be a customer. This is my first time in Botswana.
We can make arrangements for you to buy diamonds.
Yes.
Jesus, I ain't gonna lie. You gotta go through like loopholes just to get some jewelry. I ain't gonna lie.
Is that part of your contract? Y'all can only sell to those 2 customers.
That's part of the contract.
Okay. You see, while Speed is showing the difference in these countries and in the infrastructure and in the political corruption and all this different stuff, while he's bringing a human element to different places and spaces that a casual viewer won't ever be able to go, he's also exposing the culture of these different people, how they act around celebrities, how they act around different races. And honestly, I know I'm saying exposing a lot, but it's doing just that, exposing.
You haven't listened?
Oh man, bro. Oh man, yo. Oh man, yo. Man, yo.
The nastiness that is rooted in some of these places. In the US, Speed is treated like a celebrity. There's love, excitement, and recognition, but I will say that the respect is tied to the fame, the status, and the numbers. He's admired from a distance, and that could be through a plethora of things, whether it be safety issues of those at the malls that he goes to, or for himself.
You want to ban me from the mall?
Yes, sir. You're not allowed to come back to the mall ever.
Okay.
What? I'm not gonna lie though. All jokes aside, it's fake. Not even crazy to even say that. But it's like the way she said it though. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're banned from the mall for life. You can't come back ever. What? Like, really? Really?
No, I didn't do anything. Too much of the disturbance, right? I'm banned because my fans came to the mall. Chad, I guess I'm banned from Houston Mall, Chad.
He couldn't walk the streets of America during his tour most of the time because there were mobs and crowds that were building up every time he stepped out and stepped somewhere. Now, the biggest cultural difference came when he went on his
I think
Asia.
that's also part of the reason why like bigger streamers are starting to do like world tours and stuff like that, because they can actually go around the city and experience new things without having a fucking Michael Jackson concert behind them. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you could go to Africa, yeah, people gonna follow you, but it's not like, oh yeah, the whole fucking city's gonna be following you to a fucking mall. Like, nah.
And Europe tour. To say the least, I was not fond of it. Not from the actions that IShowSpeed did. I think he did exactly what you would do when you go to those different countries. You know, hit the street vendors, enjoy the football club. I know he's very much into soccer. But ultimately, it showed this curiosity, as the internet has called it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. There was racism, mockery, jokes, intimidation. There was disgusting behaviors all around.
Travis Scott, you should take it. You should take it, bro. You should take it.
Wait, driver.
Wait, what? Come. No, give it right here.
Give it. Yo, open that shit. You'll love it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Fuck is this?
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Wait, guys.
You're gonna love it. Woo, 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 woo. Come here, motherfucker.
Bro, why is the guy has a banana, bro?
Bro, Bro, he has a way of making something bad turn into something like funny as hell. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, a normal person probably would have been mad as hell, closed the window, probably punched the nigga in his face or some shit. But like, he just made a clip out of it. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of content creators that like would not do that. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro,
It's GG's already.
bro, what is going on, bro? This guy has a banana, bro. I don't like that. Hey, man, put the banana down, bro. What the hell?
Nigga, is that Giannis?
What's wrong with you?
But in Africa, it's a totally different experience. He isn't treated like a spectacle. He isn't reduced to some sort of joke. He's treated like a guest.
I mean, to be honest, it's kind of like, I ain't gonna say, yeah, we come from the same place, but let's really be honest. We're the same skin color, gang. Like, I ain't gonna lie. If they took some people from Africa and went on that Serbia stream, the same thing would have fucking happened, gang. It's just like, yo, it's kind of like I don't know how to explain it, bro, but everybody know what it is, gang.
Like, kindness, protection. The people just enveloped IShowSpeed, and it's a beautiful thing to actually see.
Out there, you heard?
Now what do I say now?
Look at the fucking security guard. Yo, man, nigga trying to protect his bag.
Young Tala.
No, Young Tanda. Every time he's like, I love you, so he said, Young Tanda.
Young Talia.
Chile with Nantes Tanda.
No, good. What?
They said we love you too.
Oh, I think this different embrace of iShowSpeed.
If you're so profitable, why do you sell?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, it's
made
it's so bad because like a lot of people, because they have this narrative around Africa, when they go over there, say if they get a bigger name, like Cash Nasty, if he goes to Africa, bro, that clip is probably gonna get brought back up. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it is probably gonna get brought back up.
Him come to this shocking revelation and conclusion during one of his segments in this Africa stream. He acknowledges that this time is just different. This tour just feels like something that he's never felt before. And all in all, he's happier than he could ever be.
I love Africa, bro. I really do. I'm kind of mad that I didn't come here more sooner.
Africa is an amazing place. This is your home.
Yeah, man. Trey, y'all know me, bro. My dopamine is fucked. I did a lot of shit. I went to the Champions League final, World Cup final. I met Ronaldo. I did a lot of cool, basically what I'm saying, I did a lot of cool shit in my life. But this is like refreshing for me.
Yeah.
Like everything is cool to me. Everything is just like it's such a new experience.
Yeah.
And it's so fun for me. This trip has really like opened up my eyes, man, seriously.
Which brings me to my visit to Ghana, because I echo some of the sentiments of IShowSpeed. Now, I'm not saying I'm as world traveled as him. I don't have these different experiences like he does, but I am an American-born male who went to the country of Ghana about a year ago with my fiance and some of my other family. I have a cousin who married into a Guyanese family, and honestly, it was probably one of the best things that could have ever happened in my life because the experience that I felt when I went over there was amazing. Now, I had already known known that a lot of the narratives that were taught to me as a young person were just simply not true. So I'm not saying that I went over there and opened my eyes to there not being any mud huts. And to be fair, when I started going deeper into the countryside by the Ivory Coast, I did run into what people would call huts. But those homes were no different than some of the homes that you might see in different urban areas in the United States, like Philadelphia, Baltimore, hell, even Atlanta. What I found
talking about them boarded up apartments. He talking about them boarded up shit.
Was a sense of home, a sense of welcomeness, a sense of comfortability. It's not this capitalistic conquest to gain a lot of money, always be on the go every single day, you know, try to be better than the next one where jealousy and envy are bred. It's not a place that's looking at you for having the best car, for having the best clothes, for having the best everything. Now, I will admit I did go over there in a privileged sense and not a regular sense. My cousin is kind of well off, but humble people nonetheless, and I still got to see the entire range. So I still got to see the wealth gap. But ultimately what I'm talking about is the people in the culture. I was able to hit the streets with the people in the markets and talk to them. I was able to enjoy
I think the biggest thing about like when I ever get to travel, you feel what I'm saying, is just trying different foods and just seeing different cultures. Like I think that's like very interesting. Like, cause when you from America and you like come from a black household, like say a Southern family or some shit, most of the time, all that you know, I ain't gonna say most of the time, but a lot of the time for certain people, it's just like, most times you just black, gang. Like, that's it, bro. Like, there's no, like, of course you got soul food, you know what I'm saying? You got certain types of music that we made, of course, but like seeing different cultures that have the same skin color as you is like kind of like intriguing to me. You feel what I'm saying?
Life with regular people that looked like me in a no different environment like a club in Atlanta. I was able to go spend time at the house of the chief in the Ivory Coast. But while there, he also took me back to his home, and I was also able to indulge in a spiritual ritual, one that was a part of his culture and customs, where I had my head dumped into a river. It was such a magical experience that I even proposed to my fiance over there. Now I understand that there are financial limitations, but if I had to encourage anybody from any walk of life, from any background, of any nationality, race, whatever the case may be, I would persuade you to go to the continent of Africa, select one of these countries so you can see for yourself.
I dead would, no funny shit. I really would. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Niggas might have to bro, it's a couple of places that I want to go to within this year and next year, 2027, boy. Cause I got a lot of traveling to do, bro. I barely